Yes, I sent the copy of the Hebrew names.
Yes, I got it. Mazal tov, mazal tov, mazal tov, mazal tov, mazal tov,
Okay, is someone play one?
Beautiful. Myself, I am going.
Would you like to do a picture? Okay, I am ready.
Hello. Hello, how are you doing? Good, thank you.
It's cute. Press it again.
Press it again. He's smiling. Big hug, big hug. Leaning closer. Yes.
Now put your hand.
Awesome.
And there's a chair here for one more.
How about we switch this time? You come up this side.
What's that?
Yes, stay with the ghost. Yes. Yeah. Elliot, just go behind the boys. I love it. Love it. Nice. You girls face each other and hug each other. Yes, ladies. There we go. And boys go to daddy. Okay.
And you know we have the grandparents here as soon as you want them.
Yes.
Here, Elizabeth, come forward just a bit. Hug mommy. But when you hug her, kind of like lean towards them so you don't disconnect. Yeah, yes. Perfect. Max, come closer. Yes. I like this. I love it. 1, 2, 3. I like how we throw you there. Awesome. Girls, put the arms around each other. Yes. Yes. There we go. Elizabeth, hair in the back. Put my arms. Yes. That's it. Excellent. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Looking at me with a smile. Last. Awesome. Okay, let's do that with Max.
No. Max. That would
Actually, since you guys are here, let's do all of you with that, and then we'll do that with Max.
Everybody with copy.
Go in front of Bobby. Zach, go in front of, yeah. There we go. Perfect. Come on, Max, come on. There we go. Put hands in the pocket, boys. Be side to the back.
Oh my God, that was necessary.
Okay. Hands in the pocket, both of you. There we go. Like
At the same time, I'm ordering an Instacart, so they're like telling me to change. Oh my God.
Right this second.
Okay, look in here. Big hug, all of you. Come on, show me love. Awesome. Let's do Max with that.
Okay.
And then one with yes, we'll do one each with your sibling. I can't wait for your results. Look at each other, talk to each other like you just did. I like that.
Completely separate.
Oh, just like we just do yours.
All of them.
Now, third base is this way? Yes.
He's still in Grand Junction.
Go in front of that. And then give him a hug.
I have a promotion for you.
They don't give you a choice.
So where are we going?
They take you wherever they
Very nice. And I want to do one like next to each other. Both of your hands in the pocket. But next to each other. Go on this side.
Yeah. You have like the
Both of you move this.
Yeah, I was doing
Thank you.
Let's slightly behind you. Kind of like in your body. Yeah. Like that. Perfect. I love it. I love it. How's your move? Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Look at me here.
they're all going.
Stay there, Zach. Go next to that. Zach, go next to that. Go next to that.
Doctor, go next to that. The door bushes flew back.
On this side. Actually, do you know what? Go there. It's fun.
Go there.
You know, like in different heights.
Go there.
Awesome.
He's taller than me. I'm with different heights.
Come closer Exactly. An inch. Slightly, just a touch your shoulder behind your brother. Behind my shoulder. There you go. Let's say that.
Good. 1, 2, 3. That's great.
Max, get up, wake up. Give Zach a hug. Okay. Like this. Dad, you give him a hug now. Like this. There you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good. Let's do grandparents. Oh, let's do individually with each sibling.
Just four?
Yeah, just the two of you. Make a fun one. Fun one.
He's already in the fun.
Okay, serious?
Serious one? Just give me a like stand. Just put your hands in the pocket, stand next to each other. Don't put it right there. Yeah.
Actually, I like to see the belt here. You never know. Yes. Stop. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Zach, give your brother a hug. Yeah. Oh, look at that. And let's do one like both of you.
Max,
put
your
in the
suit,
pocket.
your thing is like
So
flared
you're
out.
good, you're fine. Can you put it in your pocket?
It's 9:34. People should be here. They're all late. At 9:40, I think I said we close the door. They'll let them in.
And he'll just start with us.
I love it, like smiling and then all of a sudden like.
This is the nicest picture.
No, I want to go
Just
to
natural, whatever you
How
feel.
about like a natural, how we feel?
Yeah.
Natural?
Yeah.
Yeah, just.
Que linda.
Okay, let's go with your sister.
No,
this is right.
It fits you really nice. How's it feel? Doing okay?
Titanic.
These are fun.
Okay is okay.
Yeah. Both got our vaccines.
Okay.
So-
How about just a nice hug for mom and dad?
already? Or
No.
Just
Same
like
one.
give them a hug.
When is your
close
next
the
one?
hand, text while
I
you're-
have first.
That's right.
Rochelle has January
Elizabeth, you
before
listen.
me,
Yeah.
because she had the
Yes,
Pfizer,
like
Yes.
and I had the Moderna.
Oh,
Again.
where did you have it?
I had it at Mount Sinai,
Awesome.
and she did it in a
And
park.
let's do one like standing up. So I can see
Around
the
the
dress.
hair.
Like I said, like if you go like this side
Further
shoulder,
up,
come on.
like all the way out,
And it's just
Sherman
like turn your
Road.
body towards him a
That
little bit,
same
and then you
area.
let it face you. Yes, nice little hands.
We gotta get more and more people vaccinated.
Sure.
Yes. And then they're trying.
Oh,
They're
they're
trying.
Max, just pull your pants down.
Mom,
Only better.
can you pull it? I like it when it's back so you can see it's the new. Mom, no, just do it
Right,
like
somebody
this.
needs one?
Okay, that was good. Okay, ready guys? 1, 2, 3.
You can see my Calvin Klein underwear.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, grandparents. Grandparents.
Bye.
Bye. Are these your parents?
Yes.
My parents are not here. My grandmother is coming,
Put it
she
in
might
the-
not come before
I'm
that.
joking if you do drink your parents are not. Mimi mom's cow. I just go. Mimi mom's cow.
Sí, yo entiendo que cortar para que no, ay, para que alguien, para que
What is that TV screen doing for?
Okay.
I don't need it.
Oh.
No, I don't need it. Start speaking to what I speak with him.
Okay. Just okay.
Holy crap. Got 20 minutes.
we don't need a tallis for the picture.
I am okay as long as you guys are okay.
Yeah, so you already took a picture with the tallis. I don't think you need a tallis with photos. It looks better. No. You look perfect. I don't like it. Yeah, exactly. All right? You want me to tell you? How cool are they? Very. Is this possible? Even if you have tucking your master chain and you want to take it off your head. Even though I made it. Yeah, but you don't want to.
Dina,
What?
when you're done, you might dash and go back on that.
You will. I'll just put it on your own. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it right here, okay? Okay.
All right, guys, over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's great. And one more time. 1, 2, 3. Good one. Like this. Now, just put the phone in your other pocket.
Max, Allie Angel.
Are you okay?
There you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great. This
Yeah.
is good. Yes. You.
Grandma, give them a hug. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. Awesome. All the kids with them. Elizabeth, go next to Grandpa. Zach, go next to Grandma. Love it.
She's
Awesome.
Zach is taller than me, so.
Yes, give him a hug, Grandma. Awesome.
You're not taller than him.
Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3.
Stop. Get down, stop.
Oh, I need. Grandpa, over here. Yes. Zach, turn towards your brother a little bit. Maybe hug Grandma with your left hand. Yes, like that. Awesome.
Avísame si me pones centrado
Ready?
y
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's good. Great.
Okay, stay there.
already.
Sorry, I'm like the mask
No,
Nazi.
Elliot, go for that
Sorry.
picture. So these are your parents,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
They are.
Go next to Zach.
My grandmother's 90 and she's coming. And
No,
I
it's okay.
promised everybody.
It's coming?
Okay, do it like this. Elliot, come out a little more. Yeah, like this. Perfect.
Awesome.
What is it for?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Like an hour?
No, don't talk. I can tell.
Don't talk.
There. 1, 2, 3. And last one. 1, 2, 3. Great.
An hour?
One more. Sorry.
Come on, Mama.
Voy a poner monópodo. Me voy afuera a grabar decoración. No me pongas porque me voy afuera. Necesito sacarle esta planchita. Esta planchita.
Tengan mucho cuidado con la mesa, tipo tratemos de
¿Sí?
Sí, digo,
por la...
nada.
Sí.
I like this. Zach, come on the other side with the boys. I like her. There we go. Let's do this. Girls, don't hide behind Zach. Grandma, show a little more. You girls also move a little. Actually, move this way a little
That
bit.
light
So
went
you're
out.
getting too close.
Plum.
All of you, just to babysit.
That light went out.
Okay. Zach, move.
The light,
Plumbing.
Yeah.
The light went out.
Max,
This one?
Yeah. It went out.
Max, move this way. A little more, Max, in front of Grandpa. Go in front of Grandpa. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now you can. Zach, I like your Latin moves. Where did you learn these?
He's a good dancer.
Fortnite?
Fortnite and our old man.
Okay.
I'm parched again.
Yes, that's it, perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Few more. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Okay.
Grandma
Let's
just
do
came.
just the
men.
I think I need to like sit for a second.
Max,
I need to get something to drink.
Okay, grab your water, put on your masks.
Who else is here now?
So just
My grandmother.
Okay. Is there water? We'll get some.
Hey, yo, my name is Joe.
Max.
Hi. Hello. This is so cool.
Max, come so we can take a picture.
I'm in my mom's car. Vroom, vroom.
Zachary, come.
Spread your legs up so I'm not like that.
Okay. Max, turn towards your brother. Yeah. Not too much. There we go. Okay, guys, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Can I fix Max jacket?
Yes. And can I have all of you come this way just a bit? And let's do this. Grandpa, come to the side of Max. Yes? Elliot, come to the side of Zach. Yes. And you guys come a little closer to each other. Make a beat. Boys? Max, and Max needs to come to the left.
Cayendo.
Yeah. Zach, come to the seat.
Perfect.
Social distance.
Right there.
Very nice. Ready, guys? 1, 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. And a big hug, like there is no social distancing. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Awesome.
No, you're not the imposters. No.
Okay.
You're too tall. No, I think I need to sit for a second.
You can take that side. Tell me what the secret is.
Yeah, we don't know if we are.
I shit like this.
Stay away.
You did.
Go outside, yeah.
Vamos a saludar a la abuela.
You can go in the back and it is what it is. We're the big one. So let's go outside. To me, it doesn't matter. I think there is no greenery here. So we'll go on this side. Is it okay? Okay, Max, you know, Max, okay, come take the Torah, take it out. Yeah, he needs to put it down.
Here. No. Is that it?
Are you gonna give him the Torah? Can you give him the Torah? Can you give him the Torah? Can he just take it? It's okay. Okay, yes. I just, out of respect, I just.
I don't think the cancer sheet though. Because
know
the
which one is yours?
didn't get it for COVID. Don't. We're using the Spanish.
What?
Is that the one?
I don't know.
I think that's.
This is the one you use
Let me get for you.
on your left, on your right. No, which is left.
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Okay, just like that.
Yep.
Perfect. Hold it like
That's
this.
the way it's supposed to be, no matter what you are. Too much.
This hand, hold the scroll down here.
Can we take this away?
Yeah.
It's not very low.
All right.
door?
Right. Ready? One, two, three. You can smile a little. Zach, we need you, buddy.
What?
We need you.
For what?
Okay, so then put your mask
That's
on the
great.
bima. Put your mask on the bima.
No, make black. Just show your nose.
Just so you know.
Jerry, sir.
Great. Okay, we got it. What is we got it?
I can't hold this anymore.
Stay there, mom and dad.
No, I can't hold this anymore. It's very heavy.
He can't hold it.
Three of you would. Yeah, find something.
What? Very heavy.
This time it didn't come on this side.
I don't think it's that heavy. No, it's just Torah.
Okay. So you're gonna take it and yeah, you're perfect. Right there. Stay on his side and kind of give him a hand. Yeah. See?
You look at Kwame there. Kwame?
Yes. Okay, good one. Ready? One, two, three. One more time. Perfect. One, two, three. One, two, three. Again. One, two, three. That's great.
Okay, I can't come with a picture.
No, I can't.
We'll go outside.
We're gonna go outside with grandma.
Okay.
You're gonna take off the talus, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do we put the talus for now?
Not here.
Put the talus here, okay?
I don't want to look like a sweaty.
Open that up. Open that up. You're not. You're gonna look good. Put your mask back on.
Yes, it's ready to be dressed. Thank you so much.
I'm leaving his talus here, Marshall. Okay, Max? Or should I put it on his seat?
It's
I'll put it on his seat.
Don't drag it.
I know. Oh my God. You made me nervous. Perfect.
Awesome.
Hey, you're wearing the furry one?
Can this be closed?
Oh, you're wearing the furry shoes?
You can just stand up.
I'll put everything back. Thank you.
Muy bien, ¿y tú? Igualmente.
Sí, sí, pasó por acá. Debe estar en su oficina. I'm not like in here. That's fine. Okay. All right.
Okay, Matt, you're now on the, I have to run to the Zoom.
Buen día. Yo traje esto de la vez pasada.
¿La tenías?
De la vez pasada.
Specifically, he's the one who did holidays for us. Ah, wonderful. Thank you. And he's the one that because feminists like him, and he knows it.
Sí.
Almost every bar mitzvah doing Zoom in Costa Rica. Wonderful. Wonderful. They love that. Right. They love sound. Right.
En el Kaddish Shalem, ¿qué melodía canta? Porque la vez pasada, no me acuerdo quién fue, probablemente Javier, que cantó, ese sí de Susana. Sirve igual. No, pero quería saber para... Sí, para High Holiday.
Benny and Kazan. This is our new executive director, Matt Alper. Kazan came from Temple Sinai, so it's from Temple 20 close to here. Benny is our musical director.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you as well. Glad you're here.
Thank you.
So,
Toca un minuto el micrófono a ver si...
Sí, Juanchi.
¿Tiene un monitor ahí?
Sí, a ver, tocame piano. Sí, Juanchi. Malaja Goel. ¿Puedes escuchar bien? Sí. Acá no tiene este monitor.
Yo no sé si viene alguien.
Sí. No, sí, hay algo.
¿Sí algo?
Ahí. Malaja Goeloti מכל הרע יברך את הנהרים ברך להם שביתם.
¿Querés mirar algo aprovechando que no hay público? ¿Qué pasa con el Shabejí? Shabejí Jerusalén. No, yo no cambié nada, eso está como... Acá dice la menor. Ok, estamos bien.
Y de vuelta, las cosas que se meta Mario
¿Qué?
mejor que haga las cosas que sabe.
El que dice Mario, entonces, acá.
El de Mario.
Sí. No, salió bien, la vez pasada salió bien. Diferente como vos estás aquí. Como vos estás acostumbrado a tener todo súper preparado. Acá, Mario le gusta improvisar.
Eso está claro.
Bueno, esto es lo que yo considero que está preparado.
Sí. Y mira, lo que pasa es que yo vengo esa de vuelta, eso es ahora para nosotros, para la gente, refresh, le da onda para la gente.
Porque si todos saben que van a escuchar de vuelta lo mismo.
Y a mí me pasa, ¿no?
Pero a lo mejor me puedes ayudar tú.
All the best, and to you and the whole family. Love you.
And Boba and Zayden send their love and their luck and wishing you all the best on this beautiful day.
Would have loved to have been here, but
Joe, you want to say something?
in spirit. They're here in spirit.
Sí, ahí viene el abuelo.
Say something to your grandson.
Ahí va.
Max, Mazel Tov. Great day for you and for the whole family. And we wish you the best of luck.
Bravo.
Love you.
Bravo,
Love you.
bravo. Thank you. Yes, of course. Y la tía, y el primo.
That means everybody that's on Zoom is.
Oh, they can see us?
That's it. Yes, everybody say. 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations, Max. Mazel Tov. From the Bloombergs, we love you. We're happy here to celebrate with you. May you have a lifetime of health, love, and happiness.
Mazel tov, we love you.
Hi, everybody.
Ariel, mira cómo la abuelita.
Vamos. La abuelita. Say something for Max. Because something for Max in the camera because everybody see you now. It's in YouTube.
Oh.
Okay?
Yes.
Ready in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, I am Sidel Lazar. I'm Max's great-grandmother, and we're thrilled to be here, and I wish I could see everybody who's on Zoom, but I will see them later. So, a mazel tov to everyone, and we're all very excited.
Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Zachary, pero something nice.
Okay, Zachary.
This is for real.
This is for real. Everybody watching you on YouTube, okay?
Oh,
Nice. Go.
Make some noise for Max's Bar Mitzvah. Woohoo!
Jacket, please.
Take it off?
Yes.
Empiezo a grabar, ¿eh? Empiezo a grabar y no terminamos. Eric, vos encuadraste esta de cualquier cosa. Creo que la burbuja está...
Hi, guys.
¿Sí?
So you can see them.
Girlies. Like to say something?
Let's say something.
Oh,
This is live.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Max. Mazel Tov. Go ahead.
We're wishing Mazel Tov to Max, and we're representing our family who unfortunately can't be down here.
But they're watching by Zoom.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Anyway, Max, we love you and love everybody out there.
And so does Marissa and Gabe. They wish you a happy Mazel Tov.
That's true.
Yes.
They do.
All right.
Okay.
I know you do a fantastic job.
Enjoy the service, everyone.
Ahora me quedo con el nene. Ahora lo sigo el nene. De colores estamos bien, Eric.
Eres un fenómeno. No te aburres nunca, ¿no? No.
Is this Stephanie? Could you ask her to come?
Si quieres, si quieres. O sea, él tiene que ponerlo por su mitzvah, por mitzvah.
If you see her. Does he put on his tefillin right now?
Please.
Tell us first.
Daddy and mommy put the talisman here
Elliot.
as an act of... It's a beautiful plan.
Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous baby.
Amen. So get the blessing. Show them that you know the blessing.
I don't.
So you will help me. Baruch, I will help you. Baruch, Ata, Adonai, Eloheinu, Melech, Haolam, Asher, Tichanu, Bemitzvotav, Vetzivanu, Leitatef, Batzitzit. Now you put. Cover him with the 613 mitzvot.
Max, come here.
Here we go.
Okay.
Beautiful. Are you lefty or righty?
I'm a righty.
So you left arm for that filling.
Okay, sure.
You want me to help you? Let's do something which is a rabbinic trick.
Fold it.
Fold it.
Brilliant.
Be beautiful for the pictures and will never fall. Okay. Like it?
Yeah.
It's even better, no?
Yeah.
Muy bien, dale. Left arm. Left arm.
Sí, sí. yo te aviso.
Oh. I take this off?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it different. Can we do this over there? Lighting is much
Of
better.
course.
Just like, yeah. Come over here this way. Right in this area.
Perfect. Sí, sí.
We practice.
Hi, I'm Norman. I'm the camper here. Okay. You have a map?
We gotta take this back.
Very good.
But I think we could use your help.
It doesn't need to be over to my shoulder.
Yeah, because then it's all the way up to here.
Like half of the necessarily bad.
That's it, yeah. So, I guess it's it, yeah?
Hello's here.
Here we go.
Sí, sí.
Welcome to that.
Ahora te voy a poner este pelín.
Here, then.
Norman. Esa.
¿Eh?
Esa es perfecto.
¿Eso? ¿Sí?
Sí, sí.
Una cosita.
Así está bien, así te vemos por YouTube.
So first of all, we need to make sure that this is very tight, okay? Almost like
¿No vino el sonido?
I know, it hurt, I'm telling you, the first time. Okay, but it has to, because otherwise...
No sé, a ver, tengo que cortar esto para...
Yeah.
It's kind of throw up.
You don't want to cut his circulation.
Yeah. No, I'm serious.
Okay, so then let's secure it once here. Let's do a second one on the other side. Okay. And now, I know, sorry. It is what it is.
Debe estar apagado.
Now, from here after the elbow, okay, you're going to do very tight 7 times, okay? Tell you, make sure that you have not too much space, otherwise that will be probably no. So otherwise you will not have enough arm. Okay, 3 here. And let's
Bueno, yo le doy al aire, ¿no? Vos me ves, ¿eh?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now let's do this. And now let's do the blessing. Yeah, very fast. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu, bemitzvotav, vetzivanu, le'aniach tefillin. So put the rest around your, wrap it around your arm for a while.
Yeah, I just already heard him.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's a little tight.
I know it is, but you know actually this is leather, so it's going to be very okay. Okay. Now where is the other the shell brush? We can do it together. Actually.
Do I just like leave this?
Just for now. Then we come back to the head.
Just hold it like
so we do arm, then head, and then the actual. Okay. So. But this is easier. Nothing to worry about. Have you tried? This is too loose.
No, I think it's good.
Ravi? Yes. Very good. Do you know how it's to be? I think it's going to.
That's gonna ruin my hair. That's gonna ruin my hair.
Hey. No, that's por eso te pregunté. ¿Se puede? Sí, pues habría que.
Just one thing. I'm in YouTube now. Just in case, when you pass from this camera, maybe pass through the camera or maybe behind.
Sí, dale, si quieres, si quiero. porque se le va a dar algo. Tienes un buen gusto.
It's gonna come out orange.
Brother?
No.
It has to be on top.
On my hair like that?
¿Está bien ahí?
Yeah, it's good. Looks
Yeah?
That's good?
Yeah, it's fine.
And you feel, it feels good?
Yeah.
Vamos.
It's like
No,
that?
no, the hand.
It's like
Let's
okay
do the
like
hand.
that? Wait, is this okay like that?
Yes, Papa.
Let's do the blessing first. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitanu, b'mitzvotav, b'tziva, al mitzvah, tefillin. Now, go back now and roll. Just put it, take it all of it, until you get to this part. That's it. That's it. You can put your hands like this so that you can copy my step. Okay? This is fine. Now, okay? So we are going to do this. No, actually this. This one. Middle finger. Middle. Yeah. Three rows. Three times. One. No, only the middle one. One, two. And the third one goes kind of over, goes like that. Yes? Okay? Good job, Max.
Bar Mitzvah. If you want to follow services, please read books, find the shelves, 7 page 6, and the custom is to rise for Kikosha Shachar and morning masses. Page 6.
בינה להבחין בין יום ובין לילה.
אמן. ברוך אתה אדוני מלך העולם שעשני בצלמו.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשני ישראל.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שעשני בן חורין.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם פוקח כבריאים.
אמן. ברוך אתה אדוני העולם מלביש ערומים.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם עתיד אסורים.
ברוך אתה אדוני העולם זוקף כפופים.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם רוק הארץ צלמהי.
ברוך אתה אדוני מלך העולם שעשה לי כל צור אורכי.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם המחי מצדקה.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם עוז ישראל בגבורה.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם מותיר ישראל בתפארה.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם הנותן לירב כוח. Psalms and songs, ברוך שאמר, number of the page is 16. אוי ברוך שאמר והיה עולם, ברוך הוא, ברוך אומר בראשית, ברוך אומר ועושה, אוי ברוך גוזר ומקיים, ברוך מרחם על הארץ, ברוך מרחם על הבריות, ברוך משלם שכר טוב לרעב, ברוך חי לעד וקיים לנצח, ברוך פודה ומציל, ברוך שמו לי לה 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 רוממו אדוני אלוהינו, you can be seated, bottom of page 18.
רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו. כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו. קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רוממו, רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו לירא קודשו. Save your people, bless your heritage, nurture, sustain them forever. הושיע את עמך, middle of 19. הושיע את עמך וברך את נחלתך. מורם 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 ונעשה עד העולם. הושיע את עמך וברך את נחלתך. מורם 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 ונעשה עד העולם.
אשרי יושבי ביתך, number of the page is 21.
אשרי
Max will be leading us in אשרי יושבי ביתך. Yes.
אשרי יושבי ביתך, עוד יחלו חסלה.
אשרי העם שככה לו, אשרי העם שאדוני אלוהיו.
תהי לדוד, ארמים אלוהי המלך, ואברהם שמך לעולם ועד.
כל יום אברכך, וללה שמך לעולם ועד.
גדול אדוני מהולל מאוד, ולגאולתו אין הכר.
דור לדור ישבח מעשיך, גבורותיך יגידו.
הדר כבוד הודיך, ודברי נפלאותיך עשיך.
וזוזנותיך יאמרו, גדולתך ספרנה.
זכר רבתוך יביעו, וצאתך ירמנו.
חנון ורחום אדוני, ירא אפיים וגדול חסד.
טוב אדוני לכל, ורחמיו על כל מעשיו.
יודוך אדוני כל מעשיך, וחסידיך יברכוך.
כבוד מלכותך יאמרו, וגבורתך ידברו.
להודיע לבני אדם גבורותיו, וכבוד הדר מלכותו.
מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים, וממשלתך בכל דור ודור.
סומך אדוני לכל הנופלים, זוקף לכל הכפופים.
איני קורא לך ויסברו, ואתה נותן יהם את אוכלם ביתו.
פותח את ידיך, משביע לכל חי רצון.
צדיק אדוני בכל דרכיו, וחסיד בכל מעשיו.
קרוב אדוני לכל קוראיו, לכל אשר יקראו באמת.
רצון ירב יעשה, ואת שבתם ישמע ויוסיהם.
שומר אדוני את כל אוהביו, את כל הרשעים ישמיד.
תהילת אדוני ידבר פי, ויברר כל בשר שם קודשו לעולם ועד.
ואנחנו נברך יה, מעתה ועד עולם. Bravo, Max. You can be seated again. I will call you later. Beautiful beginning of your participations. Shabbat Yerushalayim, which means Jerusalem praises Adonai. We're in the middle of page 23.
Yerushalayim et Adonai.
Yerushalayim et Adonai. Elohai Tzion. Ki hizak berichei she'arai. Ki hizak berichei she'arai. Berach banai bekirber, berach banai bekirber, berach banai bekirber. Halleli, Halleli, Elohai Tzion. Halleli, Halleli, Elohai. The last of the Psalms, number 150, which describe where the Israelite used to worship when the temple stood strong. They dance and they play musical instruments. We are now in the middle of page 25. Alleluia, Alleluia, El Bekocho.
Alleluia, El Bekocho. Alleluia, Bidekia Uzo. Alleluia, Bihi Urotah. Hallelujah, betek השופר, Hallelujah, בנבל בכינו.
צלצלי שמע, הללויה, צלצלי תרועה, אוי כל הנשמה תהלליה, כל הנשמה תהלליה, הללויה, 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 הללויה. Every main religion has his own story, what we call the master story, which means the story that shapes who we are, what we believe, how we behave. In our case, it's the story that we left Egypt, we say no to slavery, and we were determined not to enslave and not to be slaves again. So it's customary to rise as we sing the song that we sang when we left Egypt. Please rise. Second paragraph in 27. אז ישיר משה ובני ישראל את השירה הזאת לאדוני ויאמרו לאמור השירה לאדוני כי גאורה סוס ורוחבו רמה בים עוזי וזמרת ירה ויהי לי לישועה זה אלי ועמהו אלוהי אבי ורוממהו אדוני איש מלחמה אדוני שמו מרכבות בעדו ואיכל לא ירה בים מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות אוסף אלה תתאמו ותתאמו בהר נחלתך מכון לשבטך פעלת אדוני מקדש אדוני כוננו ידיך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד כי לאדוני המלוכה ומושל בגויים ולמושים בעלי צופות אסף והייתה לאדוני המלוכה כל הארץ ביום ההוא אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. Shacharit service begins in page 29 השתבח
השתבח שמך לעד מלכנו אל המלך ברכות והודעות ביד עולם ברוך אתה אדוני אל המלך גדול בתשבחות אל ההודעות הנפלאות הבוחר בשירי זמרה מלך מלכי העולמים
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבם וילמד יבלע חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחירונו ומלכו ובחדי כל בית ישראל בגלה וזמן קריב ימפרו אמן יש מרבם מברך לעלמול מעלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתומם מתנשא ויתעלה 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 שמי קודשה בריחו ללמד כל ברכתה ושירתה ושבחתה ונחמתה דמירם בעלמה וימפרו אמן.
So Max, several things will happen during this morning. First, you already have your talis, which represent the 613 mitzvot given by dad, by mom, as a transmission from generation to generation. Then you have the tefillin, just to refresh your memory. Tefillin represent many things. One of them is that we begin our day with our hand wrapped. Our hand represents action. With the tefillin in our head represents thinking. And it touches our heart, which represents feeling. So our wish is that always what you feel and what you think, you will be able to act it. And we're not. We wait for the next time when you are ready for. So this is already ritually. Then you will be participating for the first time as an adult in a Jewish minyan. When is this becoming a minyan? So far we pray as individuals. When Chazan Norman will ask us, Baruchu et Hashem Amvorach, let's bless God together, this is the moment when we become a holy congregation that worships together, also including all those who are Zooming with us and being part of this virtual service. So ready? Baruchu.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם יוצר אור ובורא חושך עושה שלום ובורא את הכל לי
Shema Israel is preceded by two blessings. The first is in the bottom of page 31, Or Chadash al Tzion Tair.
Or Chadash al Tzion Tair, 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 ונזכה כולנו בנערי אורו, ונזכה כולנו בנערי אורו.
Sera Megorot. Deep is your love for us, Adonai our God, boundless your tender compassion. Ve'airenenu, Max, approach the bima as you will be leading Shema for us. Ve'airenenu betoratecha, ve'da'avek libeinu b'mitzvotecha, ve'yachel levaveinu, ve'ava ulira et shemecha,
הגדול והנורא בטחנו נגילה ונשמחה נגילה ונשמחה בישועתך
והביאנו לשלום ומאיר בכנפות הארץ ובתוליכנו אתה אדוני, הבוחר בעמו ישראל ביהבה. שמע ישראל.
שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד.
ואהבת.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשופך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
Great. Shema Israel continue silently. Pages 33 and 34. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים לכם אלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Blessing of redemption known as מי כמוך can be found in the middle of page 35. גאל ישראל.
שיר חדשה שיפור גאונים לשמך שפת הים יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
ציבור ישראל קומה בעזרת ישראל וחינומך יהודה וישראל וגורלנו אדוני צבאות שמו קדוש ישראל ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. Please rise for the Amidah as Kentor Norma will begin and leading us, and then we conclude the Amidah with the words of our own Bar Mitzvah with Ledor Vador and Oseh Shalom. Yes? So first, the Amidah.
אדוני שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, אלוהי אברהם ואלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, האל הגדול הגיבור והאל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים בקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ומגואל לבני בניכם למען שמו אהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם. אתה גיבור עולם אדוני, מחי מתים אתה רב להושיע, משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיה מתים ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ברופא חולים ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבולות ומי דומה לך, מלך מימית ומחיה מצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה לחיות מתים, ברוך אתה אדוני מחייך מתים.
אמן. קדושת 37.
נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על נביאך וקרץ אל זה ואמר
קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות מלך כל הארץ כבודו.
קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות מלך כל הארץ כבודו, לעומתם ברוך יאמרו
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו,
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, ודברי קודשך כתוב לאמור
ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלי ציון ודור, הללויה.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם אלי ציון לדור ודור, הללויה.
לדור ודור?
לדור ודור, לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור,
לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, לדור ודור,
לדור ודור, לדור ודור,
לדור ודור נגיד גודלך.
ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש, לא ימוש לעולם. One more time. לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, כי אל מלך גדול, גדול וקדוש, גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. Continue the Amidah silently, pages 38 to 43. If you don't have a book, you can replace it for a silent meditation. And if you know Max since birth, you can also think about all that effort in that kid, in that family, to make it to this amazing moment. Max will be leading us in Oseh Shalom. Oseh Shalom.
Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן.
Amen. Beautiful. חצי קדיש, 64.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמך רבה,
אמן.
ילמד ברכילותי, ימליך מלכותי, בחיי חולו ויומי חולו, חיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב, אמרו יש ברמה מבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה.
יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה על שמי דקודשה לכולנה מכל ברכתה ושירתה.
ושבחתה ונחמתה ואבירן בעלמה ויאמרו
So we are almost at the highlight of the service when our Bar Mitzvah will be called to the Torah and read for us from the book. For the first ark opening, I will love to invite Fernanda Newman and Michael Newman, Adrian Bloomberg and Adam Bloomberg. Join me in the ark. And Vayei bin Soa, Bar Mitzvah, Vayei bin Soa. It's your turn for that. You can take off your mask if you want from there so people can see your beautiful face. You have a nice picture. You're fine that way?
Yeah.
Okay, so remain that way. We'll give you the chance. Dale.
ויהי בן צוע אהרון, ויאמר משה, קומה אדוני, ויפוצו אויביך, וינוסו משנאיך מפניך, כי מציון תצא תורה, כי מציון תצא תורה, ודבר אדוני מירושלים, ברוך שנתן תורה תורה, ברוך שנתן תורה תורה, לעמו ישראל מקדושתו.
It's heavy?
No, but wait.
It's not heavy. You know how much it weighs?
Wait.
3,000 years. גדלו לאדוני איתי. גדלו לאדוני איתי, ונרוממה שמו יחדיו. והתפארת והנצח.
השתחוו רגליו הקדוש רוממו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו
להר קודשו
יקדוש אדוני אלוהינו.
So you can be seated, please. As we mentioned before, the next step is our Torah reading. Just, you stay there. Just to explain what we mean when we take out the Torah. We try to enact one more time the Sinai moment. We don't know exactly what happened on Mount Sinai. What we do believe is that there was a minimum of revelation and a maximum of interpretation. God spoke to us, gave us a message of human rights, respect for the other, and we went and we took seriously His word and passed it from generations 2 generations, our Bar Mitzvah will read from the book, and we have the honor and the privilege to have grandparents here, and parents and siblings and cousins and aunts and uncles. And so for the first Aliyah, I will love to call Joel Newman, Yoel Ben Moshe Verut, and Edith Newman, Yehudit Bat Noach Ve'elka. ותגלה ותראה מלכות אלינו מזמן קרוב ויחום פליטתנו ופליטת עמו בית ישראל לכנו כשכם מן הרמן אמן הכל אבו לנו תורה לכבוד יעמוד יואל במוישה ורות ותעמוד רעייתו יהודית בת נחבל כללי הראשונה. And we also invite Sasha bat Rivka Sadel Lazar. You find it? I give you there. So they say the blessing. Baruch Adonai Borach L'olam Va'ed. Amen.
Ve'ele Shemot Bnei Yisrael Haba'im Mitzrayma Et Yaakov Yishuvei Toba'o Reuven Shimon Levi Vehuda Yisachar Zevulun U'Binyamin Dan V'Naftali Gad Ve'Asher Vayhi Kol Nefesh Yotzei Yerech Yaakov Shivim Nafesh Nafesh Ve'Yosef Hayam Mitzrayim Vayamot Yosef V'chol Echav V'chol Chador Chahu U'Vnei Yisrael Paru Ve'Yishmetzu V'Yarabu Ve'Yishmetmu V'Meod Meod V'Timale Ha'aretz Otam.
Chazak u'Baruch, beautiful. Second bracha, grandparents and grandma. Baruch. Amen. Grandparents go back to their seats. Thank you. I can imagine the privilege of witnessing the bar mitzvah of our grandson and our grand-grandson. Second Aliyah. יעמוד אלי בן יואל ויהודית ותעמוד עדינה רחל בת שלמה מנשה ואין יטובה לעלייה השנייה. Together with זכרי יעקב בן אלי ועדינה רחל and מרדכי בנימין בן אלי ועדינה רחל. ברוך אדוני מבורך לעולם ועד.
ויקום מלך חדש על מצרים אשר לא ידע את יוסף ויאמר על אמו הנה עם בני ישראל רב יצאו ממנו הבה נתקרנה לו פן ירבה והיה כי תקרנה מלחמה ונוסף גם הוא על שונאינו. ונלחם בנו.
ועלה מן הארץ.
Wait. This thing keeps falling. Wait. This thing keeps falling. From top? ויקום מלך חדש על מצרים, אשר לא ידע את יוסף. ויאמר על אמו, הנה, בני ישראל רב יצאו ממנו. הבני תקרנה לו, פן ירבה, והיה כי תקרנה מלחמה ונוסף גם הוא על שונאינו, ונלחם בנו ועל מן הארץ. ישימו עליו שרי מיסים, למען ענותו בסבלותם, ויבן ערי מסכנות לפרעה את פתאום ואת רמסס, וכאשר יענו אותו ירבה, וכן יפרץ, ויקוצו מפני בני ישראל.
Excellent. Second blessing, please. ברוך אתה אדוני. Amen. And now is the time to call our Bar Mitzvah with our festive traditional way. Parents, please move to the left side. Pinirim. Yamod, 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 Abachura Bar Mitzvah, Mordechai Ben Adina Veli, Shlishi Chazar. Yamod, 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 la Torah, Yamod, la Torah, Bachura Bar Mitzvah, Yamod, 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 la Torah, Yamod, la Torah, Bachura Bar Mitzvah, Mordechai Ben Adina Veli, Shlishi Chazar. Yamod, 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 la Torah, Yamod, la Torah, Bachura Bar Mitzvah, Bar Mitzvah. You take the tzitzit, you kiss the Torah in the part, and you will say the blessings for us.
Baruch Adonai Mevorach.
Baruch Adonai Mevorach L'olam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Mevorach L'olam Vaed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam. Wait, what? This is. I think I'm reading from the wrong part. Oh, okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
אמן. ביבידו מצרים בבני ישראל בפרך, וימררו את חייכם, ועבודה קשה בחומר, ולבנים מכל עבודה בשדה, את כל עבודתם אשר עבדו בהם בפרך. ויאמר מלך מצרים לילדות העבריות, אשר שם אחת שפרה ושם השנייה פועה, ויאמר בילדכם את העבריות, וראיתם על אבניים, אם בן הוא והמיתן אותו בת היא וחיה ותראנה המיילדות את האלוהים ולא עשו. כאשר דיבר עליהם מלך מצרים, תחיינה את הילדים.
אמת. Second ברכה.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
So please, Max, go near your family. And this is a Mishaberach for you. Mishaberach אבותינו, אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה רבקה רחל לאה, הוא יברך את הבחור הבר מצווה, מרדכי, בן עדינה ואלי, שהגיע למצוות, לכבוד המקום ולכבוד התורה. הקדוש ברוך הוא ישמרהו ויחייהו, ויכוננת להיות ליבוד שלם עם אדוני אלוהיו, לגוד בתורתו, ללכת בדרכיו ולשמור מצוותיו. וישלח ברכה והצלחה בכל מעשי ידיו, יהי רצון שיזכו רב וגדול לתורה, לחופה ולמעשים טובים, ונאמר אמן. May God, who bless our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless Max Newman, who has been called to the Torah upon reaching the age of mitzvot, with reverence for God, the Torah. May the Holy One protect and sustain him, helping him to be wholehearted in his faith, to study Torah, fulfill mitzvot, and to walk in God's ways. May his parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents, grand-grandma bring him to maturity, guiding him to a love of Torah, to the chuppah, and to a life of good deeds. May he find favor before God and the community, and let us say amen. Mom and Dad, please put your hands on his head, and let's bless him in the same way that Aaron the priest used to bless the children of Israel. Repeat with me. Yesimcha Elohim ke'Ephraim vechi Menashe. Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha vichuneka. Isa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom. Or just say, may God bless you with the strength to be yourself, with health in your body, in your soul, in your mind. And to these words we all say, amen. Chazan will give you a gift, another blessing.
Amalach hagoheloti, Amalach hagoheloti mikol ra. יברך את הנהרים, יקרא בהם שמי. המלאך גואל אותי, המלאך גואל אותי מכל רע. יברך את הנהרים, יקרא בהם שמי. בשם אבותיי, בשם אבותיי, אברהם ויצחק, ויתגו לרוב, ויתגו לרוב, בקרב הארץ. בשם אבותיי, בשם אבותיי, אברהם ויצחק, ויתגו לרוב, ויתגו לרוב, בארץ הארץ.
מזל טוב. Dad and son will go near the Torah. Kentor will help you to lift and tie it. So, to Joel. Please rise. וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לבני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה.
זאת התורה אשר שם משה.
Joel Newman Moshe, Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe, Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe, Torah, 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 Tziva lanu Moshe. So Joel, you will now carry the Torah to the Holy Ark. Hallelujah, et Shem Adonai, ki nizgar shmo levado. And we invite for the Ark opening Hillel Harris and Rafi Harris. Hallelujah, et Shem Adonai, כי נסגר שמו לבדו. עוד ולד ושמיים, הירן קרן לעמו, תהילה לכל חסידה, לבני ישראל עם קרובו.
Good morning. I'm Max Simon. I would like to welcome everybody to my Bar Mitzvah. Thank you to all who came from far, everybody who made an effort. Sorry. Other friends and family that are here, and the people that are watching online. This is not at all what was planned to happen, but with these uncertain times, we appreciate you all for coming. First of all, I would like to tell you all about my Bar Mitzvah project. For all who don't know, I have a business called Max's Sneakers. It's a sneaker reselling page on Instagram and on TikTok. I originally started this in 4th grade, but took a long break and started again in quarantine. With all the profits that I make, 10% of it goes to Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is an organization that funds for protests to fight for justice and racial equality. Black Lives Matter is an organization that funds for protests to fight for justice and racial equality. I specifically donated to funds that support Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, and protests around the globe. In addition to that, I also took my time during quarantine to make phone calls for the Joe Biden campaign. where I took time to call up undecided voters and persuade them to use their vote for Joe Biden to make this country a better place. I also donated 10% of my profits from November to Hurricane Ada relief. This helped families get back up on their feet from a very destructive hurricane. All three of these things helped me learn mitzvah, specifically tzedakah, and a role of leadership, and helping the community. Now I would like to take my time to specifically thank some people that made this happen. Thank you to my two amazing cantors, Cantor Gaston and Cantor Gadi. Thank you to Rabbi. Without you guys, I would not know a single thing that I'm reading today. I would also like to thank the strongest person ever, my mom. First of all, thank you for dealing with me for 13 years. I don't know how you do it. No matter which tough times come your way, you always defeat them with a smile on your face. Thank you for always being there for me, no matter the circumstance. I love you more than words can imagine. Thank you for putting this together. I would also like to thank my dad. Papi, thank you for teaching me the ropes in life and how to learn them and defeat them. You taught me every single thing that I know about business. I love going to the movies with you, boat rides, playing football, and our father-son trips. Thank you for always coaching my Little League games. If it's to a baseball game or to Georgia, you always make it very fun. I love you so much. I would also like to thank my sister Elizabeth. I love hanging out with you whenever I can, and I love spending time with you, if it's shopping or if it's just joking around. I love you. And last but certainly not least, Zachary. You've always been there for me. You're the first person I see in the morning and the last person I see at night. I love spending every single day with you, watching your creative mind at work. If it's just making movies or simply just making cards for people, it is so fascinating to watch your ambitious effort and skill to do so. I love making the funniest jokes with you and laughing on the floor. I will always be there for you, as I know you will be there for me. I love you to the moon and back too many times to count. Thank you to all my cousins, aunts, uncles, and great uncles and aunts that are tuning in online and the ones that came in person. I love you all very much. Thank you to my grandparents and even great-grandparents. Yeah, I mean, like, this is like on my head. It's on my eyes. What? Thank you so much to my grandparents and even great-grandparents that are here today and online. Thank you for helping me grow up with open arms and a smile. Abuela and abuelo. If it's just conversations with you that go on for hours, or if it's dinners on end, it's a lot of fun. Grandma Sidel. I love having political conversations with you and having bagels with you almost every Sunday at your house. Thank you for letting us ride in the golf cart and climb trees in your backyard. Thank you, Grandpa Steve, for always making me laugh. I love going up to New York to see you and the dogs. Thank you, Grandma Laney, for always coming down to see us. I love joking around with you, spending time at Grandma's house. I love going to see political movies with you, and when you sleep over at my house. You always make it the best weekend ever. I love you guys very much. And last but not least, I would like to thank my friends that are here. First off, Yafa. We've known each other since second grade, and without you, I have no idea what I would do. You're the most charismatic person ever. Eva, we've known each other since we were very little. If it's just having lunch together, you always make it interesting. Kayla, we've known each other since last year. I love texting you for advice on everything. I love you three so much, and I love our FaceTimes together from every night from 9 p.m. to 2 in the morning. The Torah portion that I read was Shemot. Shemot is about the children of Israel. Threatened by their growing numbers, Pharaoh enslaves them and orders the Hebrew midwives, Shifra and Puah, to kill all the male babies at birth. The part that I read is where we are introduced to all the sons of Jacob. The sons are Reuven, Shimon, Levi, Yehuda, Yishchar, Zevulun, Benjamin, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. It reminds me of the opening sequence to a superhero movie displaying their characters, like such an origin myth. Because these are the main characters in the Torah, just like superheroes are in movies. These are the fathers of Jewish history. These are the people that led the way to all the stories and history and the themes that we study and have provided us with our heritage as Jews. From the story of Shemot, we learn about history and being slaves. We learned that as Jews, we were slaves in the land of Egypt. We learned from the story of Shemot that owning slaves is wrong. As Jews, we do not own slaves, and we learned that to be a slave, both in body and mind, is against our religion. I believe that Shemot is one of the most important parshas ever, because it leads to the splitting sea, and the Passover story, which happens to be one of my favorite holidays. I love spending time with my family at the Seder table. Once again, I would like to thank everyone for coming. There. Yeah, I will look through a box.
I'd like to welcome everybody to this beautiful morning as our amazing son Max becomes a bar mitzvah. Although this is different than the original celebration that we planned, we are overjoyed and delighted with today's service and your presence, both here with us and online. I would like to acknowledge the family that has joined us here in Temple. My parents, Edith and Joel, for your unending support, love, and leadership is out of this world. Adina's grandmother, Sadel, we are thrilled that you are here this morning. Your love, friendship, support, and guidance to both Adina and myself has been a blessing in our lives. I would also like to take a moment to thank Adina's brothers, Hillel and Rafi, for being here today with us, as well as my siblings, Michael and Fernanda, and Adrian and Adam, in addition to our beautiful nieces and nephews. Additionally, my tia Rebecca, and Adina's aunt and uncle, Karen and Ethan, and Max's friends who joined us. We so appreciate you making the effort this morning to join us to celebrate Max. I'd like to thank Rabbi Roisman, who has met with us and guided us through this challenging time with ease, and especially Cantor Bogolomi and Cantor Gadi, who have spent endless hours on Zoom and FaceTime with Max, preparing him for today. We know that there are many people tuning in today to help us celebrate and who are watching us as we share in the happiness of Max's bar mitzvah this morning. We are overjoyed. Adina and I, we are truly blessed with our three wonderful children, Elizabeth, Max, and Zachary. 2.5 years ago, we celebrated as Elizabeth became a bat mitzvah. And here we are today celebrating our son, Max. God willing, we will be celebrating Zachary in a few short years. One of the reasons we feel so blessed is that each one of our children is so different than the next. They are each as individual as they can be. Max is truly his own person and has been since day one. While that has provided some challenges, it has also given way to some amazing experiences to us as his parents. He is inventive and creative, a thinker and a planner. He's a businessman, an intellectual, extremely intuitive, sometimes patient, hysterically funny, a leader, empathic, and confident. Max is analytical, deep, and emotional. He feels strongly about causes that he believes in. We have learned so much as Max's parents. We have observed, watched, let him grow, and as we watch this little boy develop into a young man, we are amazed at how he is turning out. We have tried to let Max do and try many hobbies and activities. He started some and stuck with others. But letting Max find his niche, a comfort zone, a sport he likes, a subject he loves, things he's great at, discussions that ignite him, makes it all worth it. Max, we are so proud of you. You learned today's portion after starting another. You seamlessly went with the flow with all of our changes. You diligently studied for this morning with enthusiasm. We know you are excited to be 13 and to be a bar mitzvah. You make us so proud. Everyone who is watching you today is so proud of you and has a smile on their face just to see you shine. Keep up the good work. We can't wait to see what the future holds for you, but we know it's going to be spectacular. Once again, we thank you all for sharing in this wonderful occasion. Before closing, allow me to take the time to thank and give appreciation to Adina, my wife, and the mother of our children, not only for her expertise in planning and organizing this event, but also for being the excellent mother and wife she continues to be. As always, an excellent job well done. Congratulations to us all. Thank you.
Max, I hardly know you. I just arrived today and met you for the first time. But for what I learned today is that you are a dreamer. You really fight for what is right. You have really big plans, ahead. And usually, when you're a dreamer, you explore, you fly, you inspire people. And this song is about that. It's about a young bird that is about to fly because he has grown into a big bird and is ready to fly and seek the dreams. So this song is for you and for all of you. Uf Gosal. הגוזלים שלי עזבו את הקן, פרסו כנפיים ועפו. ואני ציפור זקנה נשארתי בקן, מקווה מאוד שהכל יהיה בסדר. תמיד ידעתי שיבוא היום שבו צריך להיפרד, אבל עכשיו זה ככה בא לי פתאום. אז מה הפלא שאני צעק דואג? ובגוסל חתוך את השמיים, טוס לאן שבא לך, רק אל תשכח יש נשר בשמיים. בשמיים גור לך. עכשיו נשארנו לבדנו וכן, אבל אנחנו ביחד. הבקי אותי חזק, תגידי לי כן, אל תדאגי ביחד, כמלאי זקן. הוא גוזר תוך את השמיים, טוס לאן שבא לך, רק אל תשכח, יש נשר בשמיים, גור לך, גור לך.
Max, can I have you here for a second? You don't need to. This is the moment, Max, I was waiting so I can say also a few words to you, okay? You know, Max, I got to know you. The first thing I did when I came is I didn't check if you had that film, the talis. I wasn't to be sure that you have these fantastic sneakers. And I tell you why. Because I met him through sneakers. Why? I was teaching a class 2 years ago, and he's this beautiful face texting in the middle of the class. I said, ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? He said, no, I just need to do something. I said, what do you need to do? You are not a brain surgeon. What do you need to do? He said, no, I'm doing a business. I need to sell some sneakers. And then I realized many things. First, obviously, it's a reflection of somebody who wants to grow, but it's also, you felt comfortable in the rabbi's office in a couch. And this, no, you can see, okay, you can see my face. I mean every word, because this is the dream for a rabbi. When somebody can be being himself, being in your couch, and it's okay. But then I learned more about you. When the last told me about your mitzvah project, this case is Black Lives Matters. You know what impressed me? What you did is you took care of people that are invisible in society. And sometimes all of us who live in the zip code 33180 feel that we are entitled to the lives we have. And you decided to leave your comfort zone and say, esto es inaceptable, it's unacceptable. So you decided to give hope for those who sometimes is exactly who our grandparents were in Europe. Nobody cared. And you say, no, under my watch. And when I was yesterday watching TV, believe me, Max, I was thinking of you. Thinking of you because I said, the Maxes of the world will stop that. They will do everything possible to say, you know, when Pharaoh said to these 2 midwives, kill the kids, what did they do? They didn't listen. Because when somebody lies to us, a pharaoh, a king, a president, a minister, a rabbi, we say, no. And this is you. With your sneakers, with your tefillin, with your talis, now with your mask, but Max Newman. And you know, my wish is that you will always allow yourself, like you did with the Torah reading. If I need to start again, I start again. But I always have eyes for those around me. Si lo vas a lograr, vas a ser el orgullo de tus abuelos, de tu bisabuela, de tus padres. You will be the pride of everybody that touched your life and you touched theirs, because you are real. May God bless you with a long, meaningful, beautiful, Max-style life. I have for you presents from the synagogue. I have the Kiddush cup, so the next time you do Kiddush at home with Dad, you have your Kiddush cup. I have the Chumash, the 5 book of Moses. When you feel big, this will bring you back to earth. And when you feel little, this will raise you up. And obviously, a certificate, because in los Estados Unidos de America, in America, if you don't have a certificate, people don't believe you did it. So now you can have one of many diplomas that these kids will bring. But most important, the diploma of being a mensch. Mazal tov to all of you. Please rise for Aleinu as we conclude our service. עלינו לשבח לדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי ארצות ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כאל וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לבני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך. נאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו Morris Kaddish, and we remember all those Newmans and Harris and all those previous generations that instilling you values, and that's why Max is who he is. Kaddish, התגדל והתקדש שמי רבה. ולמה דיברה חידותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולמעל מיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירם בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום עם ברומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. You know, Max, what's the way of Jews to wish you the best? We use a beautiful, powerful two words. מזל טוב! סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב! סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב! סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב! יהיה לנו! איי איי איי! סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב! סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב! סימן טוב ומזל טוב ומזל טוב וסימן טוב! יהיה לנו! יהיה לנו, יהיה לנו, ולכל ישראל. יהיה לנו, יהיה לנו, ולכל ישראל. דוד מלך ישראל. דוד מלך ישראל, חי וקיים. דוד מלך ישראל, חי וקיים. הבאנו שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום, שלום, שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום עליכם, הבאנו שלום, שלום, שלום עליכם. עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל חי, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו 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 חי, עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל, לחיים, לחיים, מזל טוב. יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם. עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם. סלאם, 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 סלאם עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלאם, שלום, סלאם, 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 סלאם עלינו ועל כל העולם. סלאם, שלום. עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו, עוד יבוא שלום עלינו ועל כולם. מזל טוב מקס. Gracias Gazán, gracias Benny. La campeón. Terminamos recién, Great job, guys. Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.